Ever wondered what your cat is trying to tell you with its meows? Well, prepare to be enlightened. Cat meows are more than just adorable sounds. They're a form of communication. Understanding these meows can be a game changer for cat owners, unlocking a whole new level of bonding with their feline friends. Cats, unlike dogs, have a broad repertoire of vocalizations. They don't just meow, they purr, hiss, trill, and make a plethora of other sounds. Each sound is like a word in the cat language with its own unique meaning. The pitch, volume, and duration of the meow can also add layers to what our feline friends are trying to convey. Just imagine, what if you could decipher what your cat is saying when it meows at you? It's not just about fulfilling their needs. It's about understanding their emotions, their desires, and their fears. Understanding your cat's meows can strengthen your bond and ensure their needs are met. So let's dive in, shall we? Cats, unlike humans, don't have a universal language. The type of meow can vary greatly between cats. But there are some common categories of meows that many feline friends share. Let's dive into the fascinating world of cat communication. First off, we have the greeting meow. This is a cheerful, high-pitched sound that your cat makes when it sees you. Think of it as their way of saying, "Hello, I'm glad you're here." It's often short and sweet, a pleasant chirp that brightens your day. Next, there's the attention-seeking meow. This one is usually a bit longer, more persistent, and can range in pitch. It's your furry friend's way of saying, "Hey, look at me, I need something." This can be anything from a stroke behind the ears to playtime with their favorite toy. Then we have the hungry meow. This is often a more demanding, louder sound. It's the equivalent of your cat saying, "Feed me, I'm starving." You'll likely hear this one around meal times, or whenever your cat thinks it's mealtime, which can be quite often for some cats. Finally, there's the distressed meow. This one is usually easy to distinguish because it's often louder, longer, and more urgent. It's your cat's way of saying, "I'm not happy, something's wrong." This could be due to discomfort, fear, or pain, and it's crucial to check on your cat if you hear this type of meow. But remember, these are just general categories. Each cat is unique with its own set of sounds and meanings. For example, some cats hardly ever meow, while others have a whole symphony of sounds to express their feelings. To fully understand what your cat is trying to tell you, it's essential to pay attention to the context of the meow. Listen to the pitch, the volume, and the duration, and observe your cat's body language. Over time, you'll become an expert in your cat's language, bringing you both closer together. Now that we know the different types of meows, what do they actually mean? We've all heard a cat's sweet, short greeting meow. It's their way of saying, "Hello there, nice to see you." It's often light, soft, and perky. This is the sound your feline friend will typically make when you've just come home, or when they're inviting you to play. It's their way of initiating a friendly interaction. Then there's the "I want" meow. This is usually a bit more demanding and persistent. It's the sound of them saying, "Hey, I'm hungry, where's my dinner?" Or "I want to go outside, open the door." It's a more insistent sound, a clear signal that they want something from you. Now let's talk about the distressed meow. This one can send shivers down your spine. It's often longer, more urgent sounding, and may even come across as a wail or a yowl. This is a sound you might hear if your cat is locked in a room, stuck in a tree, or feeling unwell. It's their way of saying, "I'm in trouble, help me." It's a call for attention, a plea for assistance, and it's crucial to pay heed to it. There's also the angry or annoyed meow, which is usually sharp, loud, and quite short. It's a clear indication that your feline friend is not in the best mood, and it's probably best to give them some space. Don't forget the purring meow. It's a soft, rhythmic sound that cats make when they're content and relaxed. This is the sound you'll hear when they're comfortably curled up in your lap, enjoying a good petting session. However, it's important to note that every cat is unique and may express themselves differently. These are just general tendencies, and you'll need to learn your own cat's language over time. Remember, your cat's body language and behavior can provide additional clues to the meaning of their meows. Understanding what your cat is trying to communicate is a wonderful way to deepen your bond with them. So listen closely, observe, and respond accordingly. It's all part of the joy of sharing your life with a feline friend. But wait, meows aren't the only sounds cats make. What about purring, hissing, and chattering? Indeed, cats have a full orchestra of sounds at their disposal, each carrying its own unique message. Let's delve into some of these. First up, we have purring. the gentle, rhythmic rumble that we often hear when they're settled in our laps. While it's easy to associate purring with a content and relaxed kitty, it's not always the case. Cats also purr when they're stressed or unwell. It's believed that the low frequency of a cat's purr can encourage the healing of bones and reduce pain and swelling. So if your feline friend is purring more than usual or in unusual situations, it might be worth checking in on their health. Next, we have the hiss. This sharp spitting sound is usually a clear sign that a cat is not happy. If you hear a cat hissing, it's typically a warning signal. They're saying, "Back off, I'm scared, and I will defend myself if necessary." It's best to give a hissing cat some space and let them calm down. Then there's the chatter, a rapid-fire series of sounds that can sometimes resemble a monkey's chatter. You might hear this when your cat is watching a bird or squirrel through the window. This fascinating sound is thought to represent excitement and possibly frustration, as your cat can't reach the tantalizing creatures they see. Last but not least, we have the growl, a low guttural sound that's usually a sign of fear, anger, or territorial assertion. If you hear a cat growling, it's a good idea to give them some space and avoid sudden movements. Just like with meows, other cat sounds can have different meanings depending on the context. It's crucial to observe your cat's body language and behavior along with their vocalizations to fully understand what they're trying to communicate. After all, knowing your cat's language can strengthen your bond and ensure that your furry friend feels understood and loved. So next time your cat makes a sound, listen closely. They're trying to tell you something. Just like with meows, other cat sounds can have different meanings depending on the context. So, you've deciphered your cat's meow. What's the next step? Well, now that you understand what your feline friend is trying to tell you, it's time to respond in a way that enhances your bond and encourages healthy communication. How you respond to your cat's meows can make all the difference in your relationship. When your cat is expressing contentment or greeting you with a friendly meow, it's wonderful to respond in kind. A soft, gentle voice expressing your delight to see them can reinforce their positive behavior. A gentle pet or a treat can also be a rewarding response. This interaction lets your cat know that their loving meow has been recognized and appreciated. Sometimes the meowing might be a call for attention or play. Responding promptly and engaging your cat in their favorite play activities can help. A short play session or a cuddle, if your cat enjoys it, can effectively address their need for attention. However, be cautious not to encourage excessive meowing for attention, as this could lead to a pattern of demanding behavior. When your cat meows out of hunger, it's essential to respond by feeding them at their usual mealtime. However, avoid feeding your cat every time they meow, as it could encourage them to meow excessively for food. Now, what if the meow signifies distress or discomfort? It's crucial not to ignore these calls. If your cat's meow sounds urgent or different from usual, it's time to pay close attention. They might be in pain or experiencing anxiety. In such cases, you may need to consult with a vet. Rewarding positive behavior and not reinforcing negative behavior is a principle that applies well to communicating with your cat. It's all about balance, rewarding them for their positive meows and not encouraging excessive or demanding behavior. Remember, each cat is unique, and so is their language. It may take some time and patience to understand and respond appropriately to your cat's meows, but it's absolutely worth it. By responding appropriately to your cat's sounds, you're fostering a positive and communicative relationship. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned about cat meows and their meanings. We started our journey by exploring the fascinating world of cat meows. From there, we delved into the different types of meows, each with its own unique tone and pitch. We discovered that these sounds are not just random, but they carry specific meanings. From a simple greeting to a plea for food, each meow tells a story. We then ventured into other cat sounds, like purring, hissing, and chirping, and what they signify. We found out that our feline friends have a more complex language than we initially thought. Finally, we discussed how to respond to your cat's meows. Understanding and appropriately responding to these sounds can significantly improve your relationship with your cat, making your bond stronger and your interactions more meaningful. So there you have it. Now you're well equipped to understand and respond to your feline friends' vocalizations. Remember, every cat is unique, and getting to know your cat's specific sounds will only deepen your bond.